All right, just a warning. We just hit record. We're talking about buffets being closed or buffets still being around. Like it's really not the thing. I don't think. You know.
Nah, not no more. You know, when you used to go to restaurants and they'd have those free mints that you could get, even though they was in a wrapper. People were saying, you know, a while ago before COVID was even thought about to stay away from it because they have a high content of piss in it from people pissing and not washing their hands.
Yeah,
And
and
you
then
know,
that's just nasty. It's hot and it's like stuff sweltering in there. That's like the glory hole of gloves.
man, it is bad even before COVID. Like you, because they got them. When you go to an all-you-can-eat joint, they got them little glass blockers that's supposed to be there for the
Sneeze
simple reason.
guards. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, 9 times out of 10, when people talking, some spit gonna come up out of there, even if they ain't trying to. So
Or any
imagine
type of
just
any
all.
type of matter.
Yeah, they could have ate one plate, go up there, be talking to somebody else, little chunks of food flying out their mouth.
Right, and you ever see it, you be looking like, oh, I just felt it land on me. Like, you gonna still talk? Cover your shit.
Man,
That's what the beauty of masks, though. But man, I've been so fucking deprived of oxygen. Like, I took my mask off today and went for a walk, and it felt great.
felt good, didn't it?
It did. And I was like, what am I doing? I'm walking. I took my mask off, like, oh, this is nice. Look, I might catch a
I
little
still
jog.
hate to see 2 years into it when people be in the car by themselves wearing a mask. I think that's just ridiculous.
I think they're criminals.
Well,
Makes sense.
yeah,
And then
it's
if
hard.
you get a banana and just rub it across your license plate, it disappears. The fluorescent.
The oh wow, no, I
So
didn't know that.
yeah, it disappears. So if you want to do something like just so you know, I'm gonna do a disclaimer on myself. You don't want to do anything illegal, but if you actually rub a banana across the license plate to the fluorescent part that glows or wherever, it just shows up nothing.
Mm. How did you find out about this little bit of information?
I'm not gonna really disclose that, but
Yeah. I would assume it came from a friend that from a friend that came from a friend.
yeah. Friend from a friend from a friend from a friend. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. But yeah,
Mm.
yeah, but I looked and it checked out. But this is a disclaimer. Don't want to do anything like that.
Yeah, see, I was thinking like it'll. I don't know if it's ink or how they really press the plates and whatnot, but I would assume if it's wiping it off to where you can't even see it with the naked eye, that wouldn't be too bright because you could easily get pulled over for that.
Well, the whole thing is to do whatever you're doing. Well, you know what? I'm not into teaching criminal activities. I've been an upstanding citizen, taxpayer. But from my understanding, what they were trying to tell me is when you're doing something when the police not you trying to get out of Dodge. You're not trying to just drive around.
Man, it's a whole lot of folks right now that's highly upset that they filed their taxes and ain't getting them back. But you know how many people was out here living off the unemployment and was still working at the same time and thinking what nothing gonna happen, and then it came back to bite
Oh
them on
no,
the
everybody that crossed,
head.
look, everybody that crossed my path, they paid dearly.
Man, it wasn't worth it in the long run.
In the long run, no, they don't need to let the shit happen. They very proactive with that.
It was the same thing with the PPP loans. Everybody thought that they weren't gonna come back and bite them on the ass.
They gave it just out of relief, but they was like, "We gonna check back later. We gave you this money. We gonna check back, of course."
Well, see, here go the thing about it is though, if they would have took the money and actually started a real business, they wouldn't even have bothered to come back for the money. They would have just let them have it. But the average person, they went to go pay some bills, brought some new shit. So,
Holy, and then they got other people involved. Oh, you
well,
need an organization? What's your organization name? We are here to distribute the PPP money. You have your business get this, your business get that, your business get this, your business get that. This a lot of people got messed over from the PPP loans by having this company take care of quote unquote everything for them, which means getting money in your name, getting a hell of money in your name, breaking you off this much, taking the rest, and then on to the next one. And then all it took was for somebody to actually say names. I'm not the kingpin telling the little people pay, you know what I'm saying, get more time than the person that orchestrated it.
Yeah, the scammers was scamming pretty good while they could, man. I tell you what, it's a lot of used car salesmen and furniture companies that's pissed off right about now because you know this they time to shine.
They say time to shine, yep. And I gotta go check my mailbox. I should have a letter from the IRS. They take everything from me.
That don't never sound good.
No. It's good. It's good. It's a good thing because I'll be free and clear. My credit is going up. And once they take it off from me, because Lord knows I'm not going to give it to them.
Yeah, so they're
You're gonna have to take it. Yeah, you're gonna have to take it. So
I mean, you better not play around with them folks when they want that money.
No. And you know, for 3 years now, I've been doing my own taxes and all my financial stuff, and I've been getting myself back on to the financial freedom path. Which
that's good.
You know, so thinking back, like I was very stupid to actually depend on somebody to actually make my shit better. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I mean, it's even better that you know what you're doing. If you wanted to, that's a lucrative business to get into.
Yeah, absolutely. And then legally, I can do that. Anything that's like false or anything, I don't want to even dab in or nothing like that.
Man. I was just what was I about to say? It slipped my mind. Shit. I hope it'll come back to me. Nah, it had something. It was relative to doing the taxes, man. It really was, man. Okay, yeah, that's what I was about to say, though. You know, they come after all of the little folks, you know, and raise hell about getting money from them. But Donald Trump went publicly to say that he don't pay his taxes. So imagine how many multi-millionaires, multi-billionaires that ain't paying taxes. Instead of bothering the folks that really need their money, and really that little bit of money that they're getting is the money they earned anyway. So it ain't like they really finna be getting ahead. They could be taxing these multi-millionaires and whatnot, and everything would be right with the world. But that's too much like right.
Yeah, man. It was always some simple stuff that could have been. You know what? The smartest thing you could have done was start a small damn business with that money.
Yeah, and
have everything you bought as a business expense.
Yeah, tax write-off.
Yeah. But I mean,
trust me, they find ways to do it, man. Like I was saying, if I would have known that I could have done that and been able to keep the money, I would have done it because I would have started a little trucking company quickly. I was just watching a YouTube video. Dude said he earned 5,000 within his first week of having his first truck. Now, if you can maintain getting 5,000 a week, that's damn good money.
Sipping my damn juice. You are something else.
Right.
You told me the damn juice was sitting right here. You sitting right goddamn here.
Look at this.
Look at this.
It's a cat drinking milk out the bowl.
Get out the bowl. No, that was my dumb ass fault what I just did though. But back to let me
look like you had a hole in your lip.
No, it wasn't even that. I should have had a hole in my lip for that motherfucking dosage. Damn. Yeah, my dumb ass. I'm not even thinking.
The eyes say it all.
Man. Yeah. I see that. It's my fault. All right. Dang. I did it. Yeah, I'm fine. But yeah,
Don't
Yeah, that's how
start
a lot
nothing. Won't be nothing. Back
of
up. Back.
here come the cat meow. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Man, you better
Yeah,
leave
man,
that
that's
cat
how a lot.
alone, man.
Man, he need to leave me alone. Like that motherfucker do shit on purpose.
He just keeping you on your toes.
Yeah, I should be asleep, not on my fucking toes sometimes. Like, damn, man, you on the cat, he on the fucking counter doing boogie nights and shit. You know we don't play that shit. Like, look at me, man. Got a little paw in the air and shit. Like, man.
Man, what you gotta do is go out and get him some roller skates. 4 little roller skates tied to his feet. I bet you he act like he got some sense then.
No, you tie a little bit of tape around each foot. It's hilarious. Motherfucker walk like a
Man.
Clydesdale, a prestigious horse.
And Peter gonna be on your ass.
Yeah,
Boy.
I know, but it's hilarious. And you should see it when they put aluminum foil on the counter too. Motherfucker be looking like you gonna have to kill me, bruh, because I ain't got no grip. I ain't finna jump down in time. You could just swat me.
They a whole different breed. I just recently seen a video. It was a black dude that had his cat trained. The cat play dead, roll over, all that.
Yeah, this motherfucker, he addicted to that. You know he on them catnips and shit though. So
Man. But see that what you bet. That catnip either gonna turn him up or have him somewhere in the corner comatose.
you never know. One time he pulled a pistol on me and was like, "Give me all your shit." I was like, "What?"
Tweaking,
Yeah, and it's right by me too. Like, scratch. I'll put it in there. Yeah, slather it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got the little flappy fish, the fish that fucking flaps around, the mechanical thing. Put some catnip in that. He be fucking Dirk Diggler from Boogie Nights and shit. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna do that? Like, really?
Oh man. I don't even think
literally he'd come up to you and shit all over his face. Like, so you know you got catnip all over your face?
Man.
Oh yeah, it's a rush.
I never realized how attached people get to pets, man, you know, because I done had quite a few in my life, but I ain't never cared for them the way, you know, some people that have a dog or a cat or something for years and years.
As a lifetime pet owner, I get it, but my choice of pets have been dogs. I used to have a fish that rolled over, but that was the end of his life.
Man. Rolled over and started floating, didn't
Yeah, he started floating. It was the end of it. Yeah. Motherfucker swole up to like a pineapple. Like, goddamn.
I recently got another ban on Facebook. So I don't know. I probably got about 3.5 more weeks before they let me loose again. But I had asked that question how do you drown a fish? And a lot of people got on there and said you can't, but they're like, it depends on what type of fish it is. If it's a freshwater fish, put it in some salt water and vice versa.
You should have fought that.
That wasn't what I got banned for.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. It was a comment on somebody's post about something about being fat, and I had said something about it and was like, the mama probably fat too, and it wasn't nothing vulgar, but you know, I'm pretty much tell somebody probably was like, I'm reporting that. But it's nice to take a break from it every once in a while because Facebook is extremely addictive.
Yeah and no. It depends on what mood you're in or how nosy you feel like being.
Well, a lot of it, man, you know, like I learned to like stay away from it. Some people's posts is trap because you know somebody will post whatever it is they're going through, and you'll give them some sound advice, and they nobody asked you, and this, that, and the third, and stay out of my business. But it ain't your business no more once you post it on Facebook. You know, I mean, if you ain't want nobody to say nothing about it, you wouldn't have put it on there. And it's crazy.
Depends on what you're saying. It depends on what you're saying too.
Yeah, you know, but I don't never really say nothing to like try to harm nobody. Like I had, you
got snipers out there though. Your targets is like only worth a certain thing. No, like I don't want that. I'm not coming out to that. You can get out of that.
Yeah.
As soon as you put something out there that got some juice on it, some meat on it, or can be twisted a certain way or perceived a certain way, and they're like, bam, got him.
Yeah. I want to say a week or so before I get caught this ban, that my R. Kelly comment had came up on there, man.
Might have.
And I thought about reposting it, and I just said no, because that'll ban me. I was actually doing pretty good, man, but I get about a half a year worth of Facebook and a half a year worth of bans.
That's a bad, that's like the uncle that came, he ain't never been home all the way. Like he's still institutionalized and shit. Like I know I'm going back. You walk in my room, I got my socks right here, I got my slacks folded right here, I got my shirts hanging up, everything ironed and pressed, my bed made.
Well, it's just that the Facebook community is like America. You know, it's too soft now. You always got to watch what you say, this, that, and the third. And I find it appalling that people can nigger this, nigger that, nigga, and nothing happened. But then you make a comment about somebody's weight or something, and you got a ban. You know what I mean? Like it's funny. Like I was watching this thing with the Ukraine, and because you know I've been on Indeed looking for a job and whatnot, and they like we stand with you, America stands with the Ukraine and this, that, and third. But I done seen videos about them how they've been treating black people over there since war broke out, and it's like, well, you know, I mean, regardless of what color they is, they still Ukrainians or whatever the hell you want to call them. They people too. Why is it that they get ignored, but then it's okay for this?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
look at it like this: when they flee that country, no matter what blood, creed, shape, form, or fashion is, they still a refugee.
Yeah, but okay, so like the video I seen, it wouldn't let some black girl on the train, and you know they was loading the train up to get out of the country. So it's okay for them to escape, but this one lonely black girl got to stay behind and catch a
Oh no,
bomb.
they would have.
Just
Hey, come here, black gutter, black gutter. Come here, we have a job for you.
yeah, they strap her up with some C4 and tell her to go run in the building.
It would be some. You know what? Let me stop. Let me stop because I was gonna go there. I was gonna go there.
Yeah, I was assuming when you said it's something of the sexual nature. But
Oh, yeah. Man, let me chill.
You ever heard of a comfort girl? No.
They're gonna be the look, stop. The Svetka girl. Take a sip of this and call me in the morning. Matter of fact, I'll still be here.
I actually seen a post. They were saying that they are banning Russian vodka. So I thought that was kind of stupid. I don't know if that's true or not.
Say what?
They I seen a post on Facebook talking about they banning Russian vodka from being distributed here, which to me don't sound right. That's like when COVID first broke out and they didn't ban Corona, but nobody was buying it.
Right.
Two different Coronas, but you know, people can't put two and two together. Sometimes two and two don't equal four. It is what it is, I suppose. So man, yeah, I've been binge watching Ozark, man, and I know I'm late to the party, but you got to get into it, bro.
Well, I'm even later because somebody told me about that. I don't know who it was told me about it, but somebody been talking about it. It trended at some point in time.
Yeah. Let me ask you a personal question. It ain't like personal.
I'm not gonna answer on here. No, just like go ahead.
What do you think? What news is more reputable right now? Like television news or news from the internet?
Well, you have to know your sources. I have to say that first and foremost. You have to know your source because you can get it straight from the horse's mouth. You just have to know what the horse's mouth tag is. And once you learn that, you'll get news days, hours before, even months before it hits the main news. By the time it hits there, it gets diluted. It's like 20 people standing in a circle. You whisper something in somebody's ear and they whisper and whisper, it goes around. By the time it gets back to you, it's diluted, it's changed. Whole different message, could be anything. So definitely
I think the internet news, as far as because it's just coming from the people for the most part, a lot of it seemed to be true. But once it hit like Facebook or something like that, then you got the fact checkers and they'll take a lot of stuff down. I've noticed that within the last couple years because a lot of the stuff I'll post to be, you know, it's news and it's current events, but I'll check back 2 or 3 days later and they just took it down.
Well, yeah, in that part. That way you already know. You ain't got to worry about nothing being took down. You have that knowledge within you. By that time, it's all about your source.
Yeah, they say the game is to be sold, not told. But if you ain't telling nobody and you ain't helping
Well,
nobody,
it
man,
depends on what you want to do with the game and how you see the game as perception of who you giving the game. Because I've been given the game plenty of times, but I've always took it and ran with it.
yeah. But sometimes it might not have been the right game. You might be trying to play
If I ran with
basketball or
it, I'm
football.
pretty sure that it's the right game.
All
It's
right.
just one of them things you know. You're like, Rick, you should go on a school shooting spree. Like, go kill everybody. Might
Yeah,
feel good, don't sound good, but you'll
at
be like,
all.
it's a no for me, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Right,
all
right.
about it's all about, well, we talked about this before, perception. Everything is about perception. Your perception of what's right and what you should listen to and what's, you know what I'm saying, like normal or natural to you, to your
Yeah, but
mindset.
everybody's perception ain't gonna be the same. But that's what we talked about before, when it comes to words like normal or strange or weird, because what's them three things can be something totally different to every individual you come across.
Yeah. Like, and people might call me a weirdo. I might call them a weirdo. I got a great example of that. There was somebody that was an aspiring artist, though. I tried to link with, try to hook up with some certain stuff or whatever. Sweetest person, nicest person. I felt talented. I felt like they were different, but at the same time, it was something different enough for other people to catch on and have a following type thing.
Right.
Um, but they're a horrible drinker. So me being compassionate during the times, this now, oh, I'm being abused. I'm going through this, and they're such an ass and everything. I'm thinking in my head like, yeah, okay, no need for me to know that. It's two sides to every story. Well, three sides to every story. They side, this side, and the truth.
Truth. Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'm just wondering about it. Like, you know, when somebody doesn't take fault in any type of situation, that's a red flag too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No accountability.
No accountability or anything. So one day I'm just like, oh, I'm happy for I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I think it has something to do with bipolar and alcohol. Like they just snapped on me. And they called me every name but God's son. And I'm thinking
Yeah.
like something is wrong with you because I didn't do shit to you. Literally.
Right.
Now I could have took it that way. I could be dead right now from the things I wanted to say, but I didn't say it. You know why? Because I felt
Why?
they truly needed help. Truly needed help. And I
Sometimes people
and
do.
I hope they get that along the road. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But
But yeah,
sometimes people can't recognize that they need help, regardless of whatever it is that
yeah,
they might
but
need
don't
help with.
don't call anybody abusive that haven't done anything to you. There's attention
Projecting.
seekers that are out here that are seeking attention, saying I'm done like this, I'm doing that, and like, what did you do? Like, you just gonna sit there and lay there and tell me about it? Who does that?
And a lot of people, it sounds like you're describing a narcissist.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I get called that, and I'm like, so what did you do? Like, there has to be a equal and opposite reaction to actions. You don't
Yeah,
just
most
wake up one
definitely.
day and be on somebody's shit list. You don't.
Well,
It might have been some
what
shit
I've
that,
noticed, and I'll take it from personal experience, is a lot of the time it be the stuff that they holding in and mix that with alcohol or whatever other drug, and it'll come out. Especially
but
if it's
when
real
when
bad in your mind.
but when you call me abusive, I don't even fucking know you.
Well, see, that's just projecting. You know what I mean?
I don't know you. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to help out, just trying to help out. I'm like, oh, where? Look, Rick, you know I can roast, right? With the
Yeah.
greatest. I don't do that. I use my power for good. She
Yeah,
put
yeah.
me in a predicament to where I could have like really, 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 really like hurt some feelings. And I was like, I keep all my receipts. They didn't know what that meant. Fuck you, fuck you. That's what made him even more mad. You gotta understand. I'm gonna watch my ass. I'm gonna watch my ass before, because anybody can look out for me like me.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I kept all these receipts. What you said about this person, what you said this and that, and what this, what's going on with you. But you know, they of course they try to knock me for what I'm doing. I'm thinking like, damn, I don't have to go to the plasma clinic. I make a regular paycheck, you know. But Shots in the Dark album coming soon. Hey, this has been great. You still there, Rick? All right. Looking for the signal.
Finally,
Say what?
it's me. My phone. Did you hear anything I had said?
Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah. Somebody was calling me, and I had declined the phone call because, it got the ring, and I couldn't hear nothing that you were saying.
No, what is the last thing you heard?
Nothing really. It kind of cut me off because I was talking about that 8 Ball MJG song, "Friend or Foe."
Nobody ever
Like
watched it back like you.
yeah,
They say at least you know who you can and who you cannot trust. Listen to the
yeah.
point I'm trying to take. Don't want no busted around me player hating and acting fake.
When I want to say it was 8 Ball who said it's not guaranteed just because you help somebody, it's not guaranteed that
They'll help you. Listen to
Say
the
what
point
a
I'm
nigga
trying to
do.
make. Yeah, definitely. That's true. Man,
But
go ahead. Go
and
ahead.
most people really live their life by, if they do something for you, then you have to do something for them.
No. The thing is though, when you go out of your way to help people and you don't get a thank you, it's a red flag.
Yeah,
That's all you need
definitely.
in life to get by. You know what I'm saying? A thank you, a simple thank you will
Yeah.
suffice.
People like to feel appreciated, most definitely.
Yeah, especially if you're going out of your way. You could have done it. You could have done a million things, but you did that for someone
Yeah.
else besides yourself. And us, we have children that we could honestly like do more shit for. So that's on the plus too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I feel some type of way when I do something for one of my children. They'll say,
As you should. Look what you do to make your money, and like we do to make our money and shit. What we go through to keep a fucking steady cash flow. So yes,
yeah,
absolutely. That makes
but
sense.
life is hard enough as is, man. But
But
it,
that's a red flag though, when no thank you or nothing like that. Like I'm expected to do something. No, I'm not, because
even for a stranger,
yeah,
just a simple gesture of holding the door open for somebody and they don't say thank you, it make me feel some type of way.
I'm kind of good with that now. I'm kind of good in that level, like to the point to where I'm around and the aura, everything. Everybody hold it. I grab it, then I'm grabbing. You go ahead. You go ahead. You go now. So everybody fighting over the fucking door now.
Yeah, man, it's
Chivalry ain't
wild.
dead.
Man.
Chivalry ain't dead. I promise you that.
It ain't dead, but feminism is trying to kill it for sure.
Fuck that. My girls is feminine and they gonna be able to handle
Now,
their
there's a
own.
difference between being feminine and being a feminist. It's a big difference.
Oh, well, the feminists, they I don't need no man for shit.
Yeah, that's a fucked up mind state to have in general. I mean,
Yeah, but you know
uh,
what? It goes both ways, like the statement does. I
yeah,
don't
but
need
you ain't
no
gonna never hear
man.
no.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't hear no dude saying they don't need no woman.
You heard Mike Epps once. I wash
Yeah,
my own clothes. I cook for myself.
and he married though, right?
You know what? Wow. Yeah. Get
Yeah.
what you say. Yeah, for sure.
That's like getting advice from a single person about relationship. You know what I mean? Like you gotta take that with a grain of salt. That's a comedian doing things that, get some jokes and whatnot. Like there was the City Girls when they was like real popular at the height of their stuff, and I want to say the lyrics is one of the songs was like "fuck a nigga" or some shit, but the whole entire time she in a relationship. So
Well, as an artist, though, you have to understand, like, have that level of.
yeah. I know, it fits with it, but at the same time,
You got to
because
remember, my stories are my stories for a reason.
reason, yeah. But that shows it's an issue with adults in general because you will follow these musicians and actors or whoever, and they just doing that to make money. They don't necessarily mean what they say they really mean and feel. And people are taking that, and those words is law now. That don't make sense.
Nah, that's what you call idealization of idiots.
Yeah. It's like I believe in the most high, that's pretty much everybody that know me, that's all I really talk about. But as much as I believe in the most high and I listen to preachers or whoever talk about it, but if they say something I don't agree with or I feel like just ain't right, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, no, I don't agree with that. Let me back up.
Or I would even go as far as trying to research it and see where they're coming from with that. But
Yeah,
just
that would
just
make
just
sense.
because of you said it doesn't mean it's law. And respectfully, if I say something, do your research.
I mean, as you should. But I know you personally, so I know when you're telling me something, I can tell the difference between, whether you just on some bullshit or if you really giving me, I'm
And
saying
that's
facts.
knowing me though, because I be on
Yeah.
some bullshit sometimes, from
I
time
mean,
to
but
time though,
everybody, yeah, sometimes you got to, just for shits and
just to
giggles.
lighten the load though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's good to be in contact with people that actually get that.
Right.
You
And
know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody don't, man.
man, well, I don't fuck with everybody, but I'm glad I fuck with you, brother. Brother, Hulk Hogan said the N word twice.
Yeah, yeah. Man. I just recently seen because I think it was about a year or so ago when the dude smacked dog with the twisted tea can. And the whole thing was over that the white dude was saying nigga. And I ain't know nothing about it, but I had actually was telling this chick on Facebook, and I'm like, and she was, I'm from the east side of Detroit and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, that might be cool with the people that you hang around, but you just dropping that word and you're gonna be around mixed company around some people you don't know, and somebody gonna
Some
feel
people are
agitated.
not gonna go for that,
Exactly.
and not go for that means they might leave your presence. They might,
Well, yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully the
They're
just
not
walk
gonna
away.
escalate anything. If they know it's ignorant, the smarter person would be like, you know what, I don't need to be around this. I mean,
Yeah, but you don't ever know what's on the next person mind. That might just be the thing to trigger them to pop off. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So
and I say this a lot. It's a whole bunch of people that need a whole bunch of leaving alone.
yeah, that's true. You don't
Like,
know it until you come across them, though.
and when you wake a sleeping giant, expect to get stomped though.
That's a
But
new saying. I never heard that one before, but yeah, you're right. I
well,
add
I
that
say
to my
that
repertoire.
I say that to say this. You see, Kodak Black came at everybody, all the giants, and he got what he wanted.
Attention,
Yeah, but they made themselves look better by like you're
not
not
addressing it. Yeah,
a lion is not concerned with the conversation of sheep.
correct.
And I'm thinking about opening my third eye again tonight. We'll see. I I got a custom hair too, so we'll see.
You got to
But
cut some hair.
yep, yep,
What hair you gonna cut? Yours?
nope,
Not at all. Sir.
not at all, sir. Negative.
Just don't put no bowl on nobody's head with them clippers, man.
Man, I got the dopest moves. Man, I'm telling you, right? I could blend in
All right,
every
Chucky.
fucking thing. Right? I got the dopest moves, son.
Oh man,
Nice with my
they
shit, yo. Huh?
Hulu got a fresh out, but it ain't like how that movie was.
Hey, Carlton Wilden on Fresh Prince.
Have you seen the new Fresh Prince yet?
I've been hearing. I don't even want to watch it. They tarnishing Carlton.
Yeah, well, from what I've been reading, they saying this was the Fresh Prince that they really intended the first time around, but it kind of got watered down for the audience. But TV now to what TV was back then was totally different. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but at the same time, that was wholesome at that point in time. Everybody need to see that. I can
Exactly.
see I can
They
see
wasn't even
where it
cussing
was.
back then on TV.
And then Quincy Jones, he knows what the fuck. Hell, he probably wants somebody strung out on heroin. Hell, producing that damn show.
Man,
Uncle Phil, what's
wow,
going on? He talking like Don Cornelius, like from Soul Train. What's going on, gang? Slapping his fucking arm and shit.
hey, man, you remember when TV used to go off?
Yeah, when MASH played.
I was literally like it went off, like it'd be like boo, and it wasn't showing nothing
And it'd be
on.
like the colors on there, like, dude, or they'd be like, America, fuck yeah. No, not that type of, but they'd be like having some type of motivational shit. Then the channel just stopped.
Yeah, like I was just remembering when it we didn't even have cartoons like that. We had Saturday morning cartoons. And then it got to a point to where they was only showing cartoons like before school and after school. And then Nickelodeon came and then Cartoon Network.
Hey, I have a confession to make. I still watch Thundercats on
The old
YouTube.
ones or the new ones.
Yeah, no, Thundercats on YouTube, the original, the OGs back in the 80s.
I'm gonna need you to say about 10 Hail Marys and 4 Our Fathers for that.
Thunder, I'm Lionel. You better shut. I look like Lionel, don't I?
Yeah. Nah, Snarf.
Snarf, fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. That's fucking hilarious. Hey,
Man.
but also, remember She-Ra? That was empowering, it wasn't?
That wouldn't
He-Man, baby
He-Man.
mama.
Yeah, that was He-Man.
And Cringer
And
turned into Battle Cat.
what's that robot chicken do He-Man real wrong?
Yeah, they really actually do. But I'm about to check that out though too.
What robot chicken?
The He-Man characters on there.
Oh yeah. I would like for them to bring back Boondocks, but I would assume it won't be the same since Pops has passed away.
Well, it could be the same. Aaron McGruder is not over it anymore.
Yeah, he sold the rights to it, and that's probably the reason why they never brought it back.
Right, because when they kidnapped Oprah or Maya Angelou, one of them people, I knew it was going downhill. It was the best episode ever, but I was like, these motherfuckers ain't gonna like this shit.
Yeah, but they put a lot of truth in it. Not
They did.
well, Simpsons had a lot of truth, and Family Guy had a lot of truth, but not the same way that they was doing that with
Boondocks,
the
no,
Boondocks.
because Obama, they were like, Obama, he's the best ever. Obama, help us. Like, no. It was still people floating in the water in Louisiana.
Man, it's been a lot of bad stuff that go on, and that be the whole thing about when taking it back to this whole war thing. Like people so concerned about America always getting involved in stuff, which America do. They is like the police of the world and whatnot.
Yeah, but when they don't, then they want them to, and then that's gonna be an attack on us. How many sleeper cells we got here? Anybody know?
Man, I guarantee it's somebody that do, but they ain't gonna talk about it. Especially
Right,
not
and
when
it's gonna be people in position too, mind you.
I
Tom
would just
Cruise
like,
did a movie. It's called something where they tried to assassinate. It's about them trying to Hitler owned people trying to assassinate him. What's the name of that? I can't think
I
of the
know what
name
you're
of it.
talking about. I just can't remember the name of it. He only had like one arm or some shit.
Yeah, and that's a
Yeah,
true story. That's the best thing
yeah.
that ever came out that's like factual in Hollywood.
I would definitely like to see them know. I would like to see America do more to help the American population.
That's out the
And
window.
if
After
that stuff
Trump
is said,
said, if such and such votes for me, I will help all the homeless. You have the money to help all homeless people, but you refuse to.
yeah, I mean, well, considering the fact that we print up the money and the paper really don't have no value, I mean, they
It
could
has
just
no
pass it out.
value. Like we know, Fort Knox, every bar gold has to have a dollar amount set to it. That's out the window since
Well,
the stimulus packages and all that.
they stopped backing money by gold in the 1930s or 40s, if I ain't mistaken.
No, it used to be the same. Before the recession, it was all right.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
really
the
that fucked
recession
me up.
of when Michael Jackson first died. That was around the second recession. Actually,
Um,
Jeezy made an album called The Recession.
yeah, he did. That was in the beginning of Obama's first presidency, I want to
Yeah,
say.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm getting to. Absolutely.
You know, I didn't know. I didn't learn this until probably around about 2015 and 16, maybe even before then. But I was working at a recycling plant in Montgomery, Alabama, and I came across a bag and they sell it like confetti, but it was shredded. It was real shredded money. And they really shred money. It was like, yeah, every year they shred so much of it to keep it from being in
Get it out
rotation.
of circulation. Yeah, they get it out of
Yeah,
circulation. Definitely.
that's wild, man. And
That's
what's the
not wild.
point
It
of
makes sense. And we still come up with old ass fucking $100 bills, old 20s and stuff. The younger generation, like, what is this? This is fake. Like,
yeah,
no,
the
that's that.
small
That's that.
faces.
Yeah, that's that OG shit right there. Let
Yeah,
me switch this
it's
out.
very rare that you come across any they small face bills, and I mean I have here and there, and I would like to hold on to them, and I've tried to as long as possible, but sometimes you be strapped to cash, and hey, you gotta go, it's
Right,
still
it's gonna
scarce.
say it's still gonna be that same $100. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but you can go to the bank. If you got cash or you switch it out. I'm more into coins, not Coinbase. Let's get this right. Coins,
Like what Susan B. Anthony's and things like that.
stuff like that, like them gold dollars or silver dollars, stuff like that.
Mm,
And then the coin that had the bat on it. That's very suspect.
it had a bat on it.
Yeah, the bat, a bat. Yeah, that was just recently last year.
Mm.
Forgot what state
I
it
ain't heard
was.
nothing about that, but that new quarter that got Harriet Tubman on the back, they got the president facing
She
away
was
from the
supposed to
rest.
have a $20 bill. Trump was like, no, 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 no.
I mean, well, what would be the point of that? If that's the case, you might as well give her a $30 bill or something. You
Dude,
know, I
depends
mean,
on who you asking, cause hell, motherfucker be sitting on $2 bills. Motherfucker be sitting
man,
on Santa dollars. And that's just a sticker.
yeah, but a $2 bill, and I know plenty of people that got a bunch of $2 bills saved up, and like it's gonna be worth something one day, and it's like, yeah, $2. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
two
Like,
dollars. You got six of them, $12. You got it. Most
so,
definitely. But I'm gonna cut this off because I off the record, you gotta hit me up.
all right, I got you.
All right, for sure. Great, 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 great episode. Better than last year. Remember last year I was not loved at all.
Man, don't you start with that shit.
Man, you gotta know. You was right there with me in the trenches.
Man, and still am, brother, still am.
For sure, for sure. I appreciate you for that.
All right.
All right, for sure.
Yep.